skull face hands.
Mm-hmm.
So, here's something I have discovered is that my OBS has decided that this little widget that I usually use to tell me that the stream is now successfully live isn't working anymore, which means that I have to just assume that it's live, but it probably is. So, hello everybody and welcome to Adventure on So Many Levels. We're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Woohoo!
D&D.
I am Christiana Ellis, and I am the Dungeon Master. Our players tonight, Mark Kilfoyle as Nedry / Vertigo / Nedrigo.
Many slashes. I think that's something I need to do with the business card.
Paul Fisher as Zinhorn Windborn.
Good evening.
Jenny Meltzer as Zaleen.
Hello.
And Starla Hutchton as Carolina Swift.
Hello, friends.
So, when last we left our heroes, the Pocket Protectors, they hit the big time and defeated the Destroyer Colossus, saving the town of Emersham and probably the rest of the cosmos for a while at least. But you have other problems still. The world is still under threat from various sources. The pillar is ultimately a Titan artifact that you need to deal with in some way. You have assembled the machine that is supposed to, in mysterious fashion, help you with this task. But there is also the faction from Dinuther known as the Siphoners, led by the Siphoner Queen, who you made a alliance of convenience with in order to defeat the Destroyer Colossus, knowing that you are probably going to have to come back for her at some point. Sure enough, after your battle with the Destroyer Colossus, they helped as promised, but then Amethyst, one of the heroes of legend and also avatar of the World Tree, Emerald Arboris, suddenly is getting sick. And it seems as though leaving the Siphoner Queen at the base of Emerald Arboris's roots has given them access perhaps not only to the network of interplanar travel that the World Tree represents, but also its life force, its essence. And then Zaleen, in a subsequent vision from the Mistress of the Dark, has learned that the ultimate plan from the Siphoner Queen is to usurp the Mistress of the Dark herself and for her to become a goddess, the goddess of the realm of death herself. And so the current Mistress of the Dark told Zaleen that she's... yes, I know I said Mistress of the Bark. I've got silent giggles on the screen here if you're listening in audio. The current Mistress of the Dark has made it clear that she will soon no longer be the current Mistress of the Dark. And if someone is going to replace her in that position, it will be up to Zaleen to determine who that will be. Right now, the Siphoner Queen is making a run for it. So, you were all planning to make your way to confront the Siphoner Queen and stop her nefarious plan, but you were all also really sleepy, and you're so tired from your fight, and so you needed a long rest, and so you're getting a long rest, but in the meantime, you know there's a ticking clock, and you're going to still also have to figure out how you even get there. So, Pocket Protectors, the alarm clock is going off. I advise against hitting the snooze button. What would you like to do?
Wake up, everyone. It's time for breakfast. And then we need to figure out how we're getting back down to the roots of the tree.
So, question, so you are now basically, you have rendezvoused with your friends on Sunia de Unturbella, the Flying Castle. And so you also have your magical tower. Where did you go to get your long rest? Where did you sleep?
We were in
Our
our. We went
rooms.
to our room
Okay.
in the castle.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
I was asking. I was just
Mhm.
so. I think that we can recall that those rooms are, it's not actually like individual like suites, right? It's kind of a big sort of bunk room area, um, and but you were in there, and I think that you have several allies who are also kind of like working on things while you rested, and I think as you wake, you also see that there are some folks looking after Amethyst, who is in one of the other beds, and not looking great. Her hands have like turned like brown and kind of look a little bit withered, and she's kind of looking a little hollow cheeked, but she's breathing at least.
I think we need to go now.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And so, Trandonel, the paladin from Denethair, who um, you know, I was going to say rescued once upon a time, but it was a little more complicated than that. You accidentally got him killed and then eventually resurrected him. And then also because he was corrupted by nightmare energy, you had to like cleanse him of that. But now he's nice and he's going to help you fight the Siphoner Queen. You also have Evan, your long-term buddy, who you once recruited because he was hired to spy on you, and you brought him over to your side, and he has been a loyal companion ever since. He is also.
I think we really know that this is Evan's story, and we're just the side players.
We're just players.
Yeah.
So
We need a
it's
couple
all a
one shots
question-
that says what he's been doing while in the meantime.
I was just gonna say, I think that in the same way that the Heroes of Legend ended up like really explicitly telling their own story, I can imagine the saga of the Pocket Protectors being eventually told with Evan as the narrator.
He's like Dandelion from The Witcher.
He's like, I have been trying to practice the lute. It's really hard. It hurts your fingers, though.
Imagine if he actually did say that, Lynn would immediately jump in. Let me get you some lessons. Here's some tips. You can use this to soften the calluses.
Come on, guys.
Mhm.
Time to go. No music lessons right now, unless you're walking.
Yeah, Evan says, "Great. Where are we going? How do we do it? What are we doing?"
Nedrico?
Well, there's a couple of options. We can slip into a parallel plane and use gate. We could try to fly over with the dragon spirit, but I'm not sure exactly on the ground where we'll land. Someone else might have had plane shift, I think, as well. Although I think that we were on this plane.
Yeah, we
yes,
were with
yes.
we were
The
with
place where
roots.
you met them before was technically on the material plane, although there's a little. The lines are much blurrier there than most places.
Yeah, I don't have plane shift equipped right now.
Me either. Well,
Just
if you
woke
have
up
the
from a long rest. You could probably do something about that.
Right.
if
But
we're
up to-
talking about the gate spell, like, can you center that on a person and say, "Hey, we want to come out right where she is"? Like, surprise! Boom.
As far
right
as
there.
I understand, yes. Although it generally is used for interplanar travel, not so much the same plane travel.
Do we know anyone out of all of the people that are, here partaking in Sunya's benevolence that could potentially send us there? Like, we know so many people and like most of them are here.
The other option is we actually have Sunyu fly over, but it would probably take quite a while, and they
Yeah,
would
we
be
need to
somewhat
kind of
vulnerable.
get there instantly.
Well, also, like, even if you flew to the surface level location, the actual sort of temple where you met them was like deep underground within the roots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be a good idea for them to be flying over anyway. I don't know. Well,
I think
it'd be
it would
nice.
take them a long time to get there, though.
It will.
To Emerald Arboris, like that
Yeah.
doesn't.
No, I mean to Dinethir.
Well,
But that's
that,
not where we're going.
There's a
Well,
connection to the tree in Dinethir. which connects directly to where they've been.
The ruined temple where the Siphoners had set up shop was deep within the roots, but in like remember that it was sort of on the way where you were following the roots in order to get to Dinethir. So like the closest sort of surface level is actually on Dinethir. It's just not, it's where the roots all connect because the roots go everywhere.
That might be the way we come out.
Yeah. But like I said, it was still deep underground. It wasn't just like,
Yeah. I like the idea of them being nearby. After whatever happens, we're going to need a place to retreat for a moment. We may or may not be able to do it through magical means.
So you said that we need to be like on another plane. Can anybody think of any reason we would need to take the tower?
I
Because
mean,
if
it's
we
handy
don't
as a
need to take
refuge,
it,
but
I think maybe
if
we
we don't
leave it
need to
here.
take it, we could plane shift or we could use the gate spell from
Yeah.
inside the tower.
Well,
I think so.
Plane shift.
Gate spell. Neither one of us has plane shift.
I can get plane shift. I can swap out since it's first thing in
You
the
wouldn't
morning.
need to.
Yes, but we would need to use gate. We would need someone to have a
Nedry
diamond
has
worth
it.
5,000 gold pieces.
I don't need it. I have an artifact.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The,
All right.
The deep jade
The Midnight
tablet,
Stone tablet.
The Midnight Stone tablet that you've had actually since very early in the campaign, all things
Yep.
considered.
And I've
Okay.
used Gate a couple of times from it, actually. I think
Mhm.
I even used Eyebite, actually.
Yeah, you also used
did.
gate to escape the moon-shadowed sea when it was collapsing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's not so bad.
Yeah.
So we'll leave the tower here.
So specifically, what gate lets you do is it's to a precise location on a different plane of existence. But yeah, it is explicitly on a different plane, and so from the material plane, you would need to do it from a demi-plane. You have one available, but as previously discussed, if you are traveling from your magical tower as a demi-plane, you will leave the tower behind.
Yeah.
Now, it's in a safe place, but you won't have access to it. In the meantime.
Seems kind of appropriate that we're using our pocket to travel, given the name we chose a long time ago. So that's our way in.
That's like the best option.
The only
quickest
question
to
is,
get us there.
where do we want to target? Do we want to go right in the middle of everything, or do we want to, I don't know, sneak in or something?
Surprise! Like
It'll
that's
be a
our
surprise.
element right now.
Yeah.
Like we want to
I-
just bamf in there and be like,
I mean, I think they're probably expecting us.
well, I mean,
Well, if we sneak in, that runs the risk of us using a bunch of resources before we even get there.
True. True, but it also gives us a chance to see what's actually there before we just appear.
Well, I got the impression that they were all very busy, and now would be the time to go. Like we need to go as quickly as possible because they're siphoning as much away from Amethyst and the tree as they can.
Okay, so the Queen's throne room then?
Yep.
I can target that. Any other preparations before we go?
I am going to cast Death Ward on Lynn.
Presume we're leaving the machine here too.
Yeah.
It'll give
Yeah.
Sorashana and Sequential a chance to, and Rupinode a chance to take a look at it.
Mhm.
Maybe they'll know something more about it by the time we get back. Or if we don't, they can use it where we couldn't.
Okay. I am going to cast Death Ward on Buster.
So I think that when it's clear that you're all kind of getting ready to go, like nobody wants to like interfere or slow you down because they sense as you do that time is of the essence. But you know, you do have, you know, your friends are gathered around you to see you off here, and you know, you've got you know, Hubert and Curity and you know, Sunia, of course, as the Castle of Valor, the suit of armor. Um, Brennan, the, you know, the orc, Sorashana, Sequential, Amethyst is there, Tillitha and Rupino are there.
And this
And,
place
you know,
is
Evan
full.
coming with you, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you know that there's some others, like others in the area that would be interested parties, but are not like allowed to be in the castle because they're not, you know, inner circle, so to speak.
So how many do we have coming with us? There's the
Evan,
four of
Trundle,
us.
and Buster.
Yeah.
Evan, Trundle, so 7 total. Okay.
Yep.
So I also have Power Word Fortify that I was going to use. That's 120 temporary hit points divided amongst up to 6. So
Does it
Okay.
last for until used or
Temporary hit points, yeah.
right?
yeah,
But they
it
don't wear off?
it doesn't say it wears off. So
Good.
And they can stack with the hit point increase, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, they do.
What did
The Hero's Feast increases your maximum temporarily, but it's different than temporary hit points, so they do
Okay.
both apply.
we
Yeah,
did that
everybody has
Heroes?
plus 14.
Yeah, you had the Hero's Feast before you took the long rest.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
reset anything I might have had with the long rest
Mhm.
on DC Beyond.
Well, it's plus 14.
Yeah, there we go.
so I think we'll
And
do
we're also
everybody but
immune.
Buster take 20. That should do it.
Okay.
Sorry, Paul. I got to go with the people first.
That's exactly how I would have divided it.
Okay.
Don't forget, you are also immune to the poisoned and frightened conditions, and you have
Oh, yeah.
resistance to poison damage. And
Mhm.
then, as per Paul's feast contribution, all of our speed is increased by 10. We have a +2 bonus to Dex saving throws, and 1 use of the spell Ember Belly.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like I wrote that down.
Mhm.
Ah, there we go.
I don't always do the right thing, but
When you do.
Yep.
I did this last time.
That's +2 Dex on saving throws specifically, right?
Saving, Dex save, yep.
Seems like y'all are expecting there to be a fight or something.
Maybe a little.
Yeah. So, yeah. I think, you know, like as I mentioned, nobody, you know, everyone understands the importance here. I think Amethyst kind of sort of struggles to sort of prop herself up on her arms and just says, you know, I believe in you. You know, I think that you're the ones that are here in this critical moment, and that's how it works. You know, it's important, but that's why you're going to work hard.
Well, we're going to save you or die trying.
Well, hopefully the first one.
I hope so.
I'd give you like something, you know, maybe to help, except I'm a little under the weather at the moment.
Save your strength. We'll take
Yeah,
care of the
'cause-
rest.
Because later on you're going to need it for like the big party.
Oh yeah. There will be dancing.
She kind of lays back down with a sort of a little grin on her face and just says, "Oh, that's nice." All right. So, tell me, anything else you're doing? Everyone's waiting on you.
I just leave my backup spell book here just in case.
Mhm.
All right. It doesn't last long, and it's probably going to be really ugly on the other side. So everybody ready?
Yep. So, let's see here. Higher level spell, so you target one additional creature. I want to cast Freedom of Movement. What's that? That's a 4th. Is it? Okay, so sorry.
Okay.
7th level Freedom of Movement
Wow. Okay.
will grant freedom of movement to the 4 of us,
Okay.
which means we cannot be restrained by the grapple condition.
I believe you
What?
can be grappled. You just can break a grapple by spending 5 feet of movement.
Yes,
Mhm.
I was about to read
Yeah.
that exact thing, but we all have freedom of movement.
I've never really felt this speedy before. It's kind of weird.
And you're so
Yeah.
much taller now. Like, I know you probably don't see it, but you're like, your legs are a lot longer than they were before. I'm
Really?
just saying.
You think so?
Yeah, you're like a lot taller.
Well, I did just turn 19, so maybe that's it.
Mm.
All right. Enough stalling. Puts his hand on the tablet. The little sigils begin to glow. He starts to shape out an oval in front of all of us, and the gate is created to the throne room.
I
Okay.
feel like just as we are like leaving, like Lynn stops and goes, "Wait, you had a birthday?" That's it.
So, you are able to choose the throne room because you were there once before. And as you look through the gate that you have created, it is basically created in the place that you stood, which was sort of at the base of kind of a ruined, like a plaza with stairs leading up to sort of a pyramidal structure and a throne. And you look up and you do not see the throne currently occupied. You do see, however, that throne room as you had seen it before.
Is there like a sound or anything associated with a spell? Like, do we bamf in there? Like,
I think that this is a spell of sufficient power that it's not like a secret thing. It's not like a stealth spell. So
right,
I
well,
would
that was
say,
my question. Like,
it
is that
doesn't
going to alert
necessarily
someone?
people hear it from like a long ways away, but I think if someone's in the room, they'll notice.
Is anybody in the room?
I was
I'm
just gonna
saying,
say.
I just described. You see the gate,
Right, like,
looking through it. You see the room.
oh,
you
we
see
haven't walked
no
through
one
We
it
else.
haven't
yet.
walked.
Okay.
You haven't walked through
Okay.
it yet. That's so that yeah.
All
if
right.
you
Well, then
walk through,
what are we
tell me.
waiting for? Let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
I'm just
So-
push you through it.
Sure. So everybody walks through the gate, and Zinhorn, you notice as you leave the gate and step out into the throne room, that the floor feels weird. It feels too smooth somehow.
Something's wrong with the floor. It feels too smooth. I'm gonna investigate the floor.
Okay.
Is it lava?
I certainly hope not.
What happens is that the illusory floor covering up the wall of force is dispelled, and all of you fall through the trapdoor. Basically, there's a big crevice now in the throne room in that spot where you were brought previously that was illusorily disguised, and so now you're all falling. Only a reaction is, so like if someone had feather fall, that would work. Otherwise, you're all just gonna fall and land. Is that?
I mean, I have wings.
Yes, but this happens faster than you can react.
Right.
So it's like
Okay.
one thing if you had, like, you can use your fly speed on your turn, but that's not what's happening here. You
Right.
fall immediately. So you're not falling too very far. You're all going to take, well, let's see. Oh, that's nothing. 7 bludgeoning damage. But you are going to all tumble down into a little plaza. And now I'm going to put you on a map here. All right. So in Roll20, you should all be on the map here. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so I think you have all kind of like you've kind of tumbled down here, and you have landed in what looks strangely almost like like an ancient like a court or a field for some sort of a game. But it is ancient and ruined, and as you land there, you look up and you see that the Queen's 3 retainers, in addition to some more of the lower level siphoners standing behind them, await you and look upon your prone forms with smugness. And we're going to roll initiative.
Oh, good. The gate goes away.
So, does everyone see yourselves on the turn order tracker?
Yep.
Great. Oh, I need to put your companions here on there. Okay. Let's see. I can name them.
And I need to roll for Buster.
Okay.
Yeah, I got Trandanel on there by just rolling his initiative.
Great. Okay, and get Buster. I think you should all have control over the tokens. So.
Okay.
All right.
Poor
Looks like
Trandanel. He rolled a 4 for initiative, and one of his things is if he goes before anybody else, he can actually do better, but he can't go before anybody else if he gets a 4.
He can go before Buster. Buster rolled a 4.
I don't think he wants to beat up Buster.
All right.
No.
So, okay, we've got a long initiative thing here. Lynn and Zinhorn both have the same score. Oh, why did it? That's weird. I did a sort and then it didn't. All right, so Evan's actually going to go
Because
first.
Evans was at advantage,
Right,
but
I
it didn't
gotcha.
take it. Yeah.
Okay, so do we want to have Lynn or Zinhorn first in that?
I'm good with Zinhorn going first.
Okay.
Okay. And then I think Trandanel gets to go before Buster. Okay, so Evan is going first. We've got a a strange field here. It was clear that they knew where you had been before, and that you have powerful spells, and that if you tried to come back to the place that they had led you to before, perhaps that this would work, and it did. So,
I think that Evan is just gonna sort of look at everybody else, like, and he doesn't see anybody like right off the bat, correct? Like we don't see anybody like.
No, you do. I told you.
Oh.
You got. Did you scroll up? You've got
Oh, no,
the
I
Queen's
did not.
retainers,
I did
yeah,
not.
and the Siphoners that are on this little sort of court with you.
Okay. Sorry, I was like rolling.
That's all right.
Stuff.
That's why encourage you to
I
scroll up.
think that he is going to. He's going to do a multi-attack
Okay.
on the smug mean girl that I told him
Okay.
about.
Yeah.
And he's going to fire off like three crossbows at her. So he's going to have to move a little bit, I think.
Okay.
So he's within 30 feet of her.
All right.
So he's going to do.
So he's got his high level, fast repeating crossbow set up so that he can ignore the loading feature.
23.
23 hits. 7 piercing. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and keep rolling them.
I am.
Okay.
I am.
Okay. So
that one's a 15.
15 misses.
Right. Oh, that is not the right thing. Come on. Ignore that if it pops up. There we go. Okay. And this one is just, I think it's a 16. 23.
It's another 23. So he gets in, she dodges one of them, but he gets in a couple of solid hits. However, you notice that she seems to supernaturally, she's made of tough flesh and is somewhat resistant to non-magical piercing damage. And so she does take some damage, but she appears to be resistant to the crossbow shots. Anything else for his turn?
He is going to take 2 steps back.
Okay.
Just so he's not like right up in their face.
Sure. So at initiative count 20, which is technically before Zinhorn, even though I wrote 20.5 on the tracker just for record's sake, what happens is this mean girl, as you've dubbed her, smiles a fangy smile and whispers some kind of an arcane word, and all around you the court lights up, and you see in the 4 corners of this sort of field, these yellow runes are glowing now, and there's flaring of energy from these braziers at the north and south end, and all of a sudden you just all feel just kind of a weight of magical energy drawing the life out of you. And so you're all going to take 20 necrotic damage. And when you do, you watch the mean girl's small wounds that she just got knit themselves back up.
Did it seem like she was activating a magic item or casting a spell?
It seemed like she was giving a command to the already prepared magical field in the area.
Gotcha.
So this is
Okay.
not her spell. She just gave the command word for it.
Okay.
But a reasonable question. But okay, so Zinhorn, you are now up. You are starting prone, but then you may do as you like, including staying
All
prone
right.
if you want.
No, I get up.
Mm-hmm.
And that. How much of my movement does that use? Half of it?
Yes.
Okay, so that leaves me with 20. I am gonna put a blade barrier right through the 3 of them
Okay.
in the center.
Love that. Okay. So let's see.
If I can find it.
Did I? I don't think I have that one. I have some animated spell effects, but I don't think I have any of the wall type ones. So I'm just going to draw. Basically kind of like this. Let me make it have a background.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that what you wanted though? That shape?
Yeah, right through the straight
Okay.
through the 3 of those.
Okay.
And
Do you want it to go all the way across, or?
Yeah, I mean it's 100 feet long, 20 feet high, and 5 feet thick.
Yeah, so like this?
Yep, like that.
Okay. Let me put it behind them on the. All right. So they're right in the thick of it. Do they do their saves and everything? Or they probably do it when they start their turn there, right?
I think that any creature in the walls space makes a dexterity throw, or they take 36 points of damage.
Okay. Well. All right.
Half on a save.
Okay. Let's see.
So yeah, it takes effect now, and then if they enter the space or end a turn there.
Yes, okay, that's what I wanted to know. So okay, so that means they're all going to make the dexterity saving throw. You roll the damage, and we'll see how much.
36 points.
Okay, let me make the do their.
Yep, and it's a dex save.
Yeah. Yes, I know. I'm doing it.
Oh.
Oh shoot. That last one should have been 3 higher. What are they trying to beat?
18.
Okay, so the shadowy looking guy fails, and he's going to take 36 damage. And then let me make sure I am doing this right. Yeah, okay. And then the wormy looking guy also fails. I'm going to take 36 damage. Mean girl. Yeah, she should have. So that initial roll that I did of the 20 actually should have been higher, because I did just. So she saves. And so does she take just half then?
Yeah, she takes half.
Okay. All right. So that's 18 for her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She's not resistant to magical piercing, or this is force damage, it looks like. Yeah. Okay, so yes, that blade barrier whirls to life, and you see these spectral blades just slashing them up. Anything else for your turn?
Yeah, I don't think so. Nope. Nothing else for my turn.
Okay. All right. As a legendary action, Mean Girl is going to move. Let's see. Does she? Yeah, I think she's going to move out of this area and just kind of move back like that. Yeah, so she has used her legendary action to move out of the blade barrier there. Lynn, it is your turn.
Okay. I think I might have to use your favorite spell.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do it in a bubble version.
Okay.
So I'm going to use Prismatic Wall. And can you see where I'm putting this circle here?
Yes.
It's not. Okay. Yeah, so it's a 30-foot diameter.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
30-foot diameter. Okay.
So I don't think it'll get the far two, but it should get the 5 in the center.
Okay. Oh, hang on. I need to, yeah. For Pete's sake. Okay. So that should be the right size. Yeah. Bloop. Like that?
Yes.
Okay.
And now we can all pass through that. They can't without taking damage. So let me just make sure that there's not like a.
I wanted one thing that I feel like I need to try to understand about this spell is there's a whole thing about like if you're even within like 10 feet of it or something.
Yeah, that's what
But
let's see.
if you
If
make it
another
a
creature.
circle, like it doesn't seem like it could possibly be right that there's no way for them to. I guess they just have to be like right. They have to kind of huddle in the center.
Yeah. So however you want to call that, that's absolutely
Okay.
fair. Because yeah, it says to within. If another creature that can see the wall moves to within 20 feet of it or starts its
Okay.
turn
Just
there.
to be clear,
Yeah.
are you using the 2014 version or the 2024 version? I
Oh,
don't
the
know how to-
2014 version. Yeah,
Okay.
that's I haven't updated that one.
Okay. Well, I just the rules might be subtly different. So,
Mhm.
yeah, let's see. If another creature that can see the wall moves to within 20 feet of it or starts its turn there, see that.
That seems excessive to me.
Yeah, I don't think that seems fair that it imagines you can trap someone in it and then they just are. Oh, you know what? All it does
It's
though
just
is
because
it
makes them blind.
it just blinds them if they fail the
Mhm.
saving throw. Okay, yeah. So I think I'll have them make the saving throw, and it applies because it's just blindingly bright in there inside. Okay, yeah. So let me have them make the throws here. First, mean girl. She gets 29. Not blinded. Wormy gets a 2. Oh, look at that. Oh wait, I rolled charisma somehow, not constitution. So 7 still fails. Mr. Shadow gets a 6. Yeah, and then the 2 of these other siphoners are probably also going to fail. Yeah, 6. Oh, and a natural 20. So let's mark blindness for those for whom it applies. Lasts 1 minute. Okay. Okay, so yes, your prismatic wall appears. Doo-doo. That's probably a good sound. Yeah.
I like that
Yeah.
sound.
So
That works.
Yeah. Okay. And so, anything else for your turn?
No, I think I've done enough.
Okay.
For
Sorry, I
now.
was distracted for a moment. The ones outside also have to make that saving throw because they're within range of it.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think that I will have technically they'll make it on their turn.
Okay.
I probably could have done it like that with the other ones, but the ones that are inside won't even have a chance to get away. And yeah, so yes, those 2 on the outside will also make that save on their turn. which is actually apparent right now. Now that I look at it, so I
Yeah.
will just go ahead. So that's why you were. Okay, so let's see. So the left one and the right one get a 10 and a 10, so they are also blinded. So I think that they are both. They did certainly see the blade barrier that was there before it before they were blinded. So I think that on their turn, the two of them are going to try to you know, move away from the brightness. They push back. You note that instead of going over the side to leave the field, they both kind of flee back to the corners. They don't go over the wall. And so that's all they're doing right now. But as they as they leave the range, they're still blinded. They are blinded for 1 minute. So, yeah, pretty good. All right, Zaylene, it's your turn.
So can we see them through the prismatic wall, or do we have to go through
No.
it?
You can enter it, but you cannot. You can't.
You can't see
Yeah.
while they're in there.
Mhm.
I am going to. Can I hold the Bane spell? And once Mean Girl makes her way out,
They can't
cast
move.
it.
They can't move through it.
Oh, I thought they could if they
No, you
succeeded on their.
can. She's just not blind. She can't move through the wall.
Oh. So I could walk up to it, cast a spell, and walk away.
Well, so you could you stick your head inside, but then you are exposed to whatever's in there.
I believe non-magical weapons like range fired stuff should work.
But you can't see
No,
them.
they're
Right,
blocked
you can't see
actually.
them.
Yeah.
Oh, are they?
The
Yeah.
red layer, I think, is non-magical range attacks can't pass through the wall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What
So-
about
And
magical ranged attacks?
Magical ranged attacks are blocked by the orange layer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to be clear,
Yeah.
you've got an extremely this spell is an extremely effective pause button on those enemies. It means that
Okay.
they basically can't do anything until the wall comes down.
How long is it up for?
10 minutes.
As long as
All right. So I'm going to take my movement,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to use my bonus action to dash, and I'm going to go as far as I can.
Okay.
Past that, towards this, whatever this is over here, this bridge or whatever.
So the long rectangle, this should go, but this long rectangle there is that's Zinhorn's blade barrier.
Oh no, I'm talking about on the other side. Is there steps and stuff over here?
You are walking
on the
along
far
just the
end?
floor of this of this court. So where I don't know where you can.
I'm trying to find the
ping a
pointing
location
thing.
on the map. Click and hold, and you can ask about locations. But there's a lot of things on this map. I don't just immediately know which area you mean.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the ping button because I don't use it that often.
Okay, you just click and hold.
That's all.
That's all. Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
Okay,
So the lines on the court lit up. But they're not vertical. There's no height difference. It's just all the floor of this court. The places where there's these rectangles of stone, those are columns.
Okay.
Okay. So
And are there walls around this, or is it open on the sides?
it is open, but you also did just watch the blinded siphoners not go through that space and instead go up to the corners instead. So
Okay.
interpret that as you will. All right, we got a long
All right.
encounter ahead of us if we're going to take this long on every turn.
All right, I'm just gonna move over to that other side, like right, like as far as I can.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move.
You got put your token where you want it.
I will.
Okay. All right. Inside the bubble, the wormy guy is going to take his turn doing something. Nedry.
Okay. Not as bad as I initially thought it would be. Maybe worse. Where are we here? Da-da-da. I am suspicious about this room. But I have a moment, so I'm going to examine the room and try to discern the magical nature of whatever might be inscribed here,
Mm-hmm.
whether it is active, reactive, passive, that sort of stuff.
Sure. Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
23.
23 is certainly enough for you to understand that there is a field of some kind established on this court. It is what just sort of weakened you a moment ago. It does look like it is going to keep doing that. It does also, you note specifically these 4 glowing runes on each corner seem to be instrumental to its functioning, and you suspect that they are part of what makes it work, and so interfering with them could probably help in stopping this field from continuing to do necrotic damage to you.
Okay. Was that his action, or is that...
Yeah, it's basically a study action, but you have
Okay.
a bonus action and movement still if you want.
Yeah. Where is that spell? I think he's going to take the very cautious dodge action and move a little closer.
Well, you did just use
or
your
dodge.
action. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It's not a bonus action for him. I was looking at Trendinel. Yeah, cautiously move closer. That's not the moving, that's the measuring. Move closer, I think, around Buster. I have a weirdly large amount of movement. This is just bizarre. I have 35. Is that right? Holy moly. So it's going to move there to look closer at that particular rune and try to discern if it's, if you can turn it off.
Yeah. Well, that would be a good thing to do on your next turn.
Yep. Yep.
I think that I think with your 23, you would have also sensed that the entire court does seem to be broadly protected by some boundary that you don't know exactly what it would do, but it's intended to keep you inside it.
Fair enough.
All right. Good deal. It is now Mean Girl's turn, but she is inside the bubble, and you don't know what she's doing. I'm also going to just go ahead and rule that they don't need to just continue to make this Constitution saving throw every turn until they're blinded. That doesn't seem reasonable to me. I think if they left it and then came back, they would again. But right now, their eyes are adjusted, basically. Okay. It would now be the shadowy guy's turn, but he is also inside. You don't know what he's doing. That makes it Trandinel's turn.
I think he looks at the scene, his sword drawn, and, well, this was not the kind of fight I thought it was going to be. I think he will pursue. I don't think he has anything ranged, so he's going to just, yeah, kind of, I guess, move out to the side so he can kind of see. I don't know if he can't quite get there, but he can get to that point. So he's right behind the pillar.
Okay.
Take a look around and see what he can see.
Yeah.
And see if he can spot the other one from there and see what it's doing.
I think he can see that it seems to be sort of groping around in the corner, and again, it's acting like there's a physical wall there, even though it doesn't seem to be anything substantial that you can see. Like it seems like it would have kept going, but it didn't.
Oh, he can use his bonus action to dash, so he will do that.
All right, nice.
Dook. Da-da-da-da. And I think move up. Then he'll ready in case it comes within range of him. I can see them. I
right.
can't reach them.
Okay, Buster's turn. And then Evan on deck. Are you saying something, Paul? You haven't said anything. You're moving Buster, but you're not talking.
I'm sorry. Buster
Okay.
moved up,
Yep. Okay.
and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, after my turn.
All right. Well, so Evan's turn.
Yeah, Evan is going to also move.
Uh-huh.
He's going to move up here so that he's like across from me. And just, he doesn't know what to do with himself. He's kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do.
All right.
So that's his turn.
Okay. Then we get the layer action. And once again, all of you are going to take 20 points of necrotic damage. And those of you who have eyes on or Trandonell will shout out that even these siphoners that are sort of just like the ones that are still outside, they sort of glow when that happens. All right. So, that would make it your turn, Zinhorn. Paul?
I'm going to move up.
Okay.
20, 35. Can I see the siphoner in the top left corner?
You are looking through your own blade barrier, which makes it hard to see. You have line of sight, but it has 3/4 cover because that's what your blade barrier does.
Well, I'm going to drop the blade barrier.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
All right. Go ahead and roll your attack. That 15 is going to hit.
Okay.
All right. 20 radiant damage. And it's also glittery.
Yep. It's sparkly.
Here.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. That was Zinhorn. Lynn. Oh, by the way, concentration check on the blade on the wall.
Oh. Wait, that's not a... Is it a concentration?
It absolutely is. Wait,
Is
no,
it?
it's
Okay.
not. That's so weird.
It's
Actually,
not.
never mind. It's not. Okay. Whatever.
Okay, well...
All right, it's fine. So the thing is, this is absolutely fine. It's just one of those things where, like, you have created a situation for yourself where you're basically going to just have to, like, wait for it to finish. Because the fact that it's not concentration means you also can't just drop it at will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway,
yeah.
It's your turn.
Anyway. So these glowy things feels like they do some damage when they light up. So I'm going to give this a go, and I'm going to cast Shatter.
Okay.
On this rune that's closest to me.
All right, this lower left one?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the damage for that.
18.
Okay. You think it is substantially cracked, but not quite non-functional yet. Like you definitely did damage to it. It is just not quite enough to make it completely inactive.
Well, my mission is clear. We got 10 minutes, man.
All right. So that makes it the siphoners up here. Their turn. They are. They were huddled in the corner there and sort of clearly reacting, but I think that Zinhorn and Trandanel can see them well. Zaleen, I think, and Evan, I guess, could. They have maybe a harder line of sight, but Zinhorn and Trandanel will see that they seem to still be like blinded, but they are feeling as though they look like they can't help themselves, and so they are starting to sort of move back in the direction of all of you, even though they seem to be moving sort of slowly and tentatively because they do appear to still be blind. They're like walking around like someone in the dark, like they're sort of feeling their way. And that is their turn. Okay, Zaleen, it's your turn.
I just witnessed what Lynn did, so
Mhm.
I am going to cast Eldritch Blast
Mm-hmm.
at the runes in the upper half.
Okay.
I'm going to do 2 on each one.
All right. I don't think you can get I don't think you have line of sight on those right now because remember these things are columns. Though you can't see through those. You also can't see through the circle.
Let me see. Can I move?
You can absolutely move.
That would potentially put me close to that guy, though.
Hmm.
All right, I will come back down here, and I will do the one opposite of what Lynn did.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for attack, but it is a stationary object, so it's not a high DC. Or AC, I mean. The AC is just
The
8.
first one is a dirty 20.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll all of them because the odds are. In fact, now that I realize you have a plus 12, yeah, you can't, only a natural one would miss.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead and roll the damage. Where you've got 3 hits so far at least tonight. Oh yeah, so those will all 4 hit. Go ahead and roll the damage for them.
Okay. So that is 6.
Mm-hmm.
Another 6.
Yeah. 12.
Another 6.
18.
And then it rolls them like one at a time. So.
Yeah.
And I think that one is only a 3.
Okay.
So
That's
21.
a total of 21, and with that last hit, it takes all 4, but with that last one, it sort of shatters and breaks, and you all feel that this sort of field that is flooding the court is diminished in power. Like it is still present, but it's weaker than it was.
Okay. Nice.
My my blade barrier. Wait a
You
second.
told me that you dropped it.
Yeah, I know. I was just wondering. What? I'm sorry, I was distracted. What is Zaleen hitting?
These runes in the
The
corners.
runes.
Runes in the corner. Okay.
Yes.
Don't worry about me then.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
Okay. It would be Wormy guy's turn, but he's inside the bubble. Funny. That's, you know, you just keep repeating till it's this mistake here. You know, you put something in a bubble, but, you know, you can't hold it forever. But, you know, I guess it's still worth holding him for a little while. Anyway, I was just observing that, you know, putting the bad guys in a bubble is just like, it's, you know, it's thematic.
Just a stalling action.
Yeah.
Does that
That's
does
when
the
you cast
bubble
it
last
repeated.
for 10?
Yeah, 10
Yeah,
minutes.
it does. And it's
That's
not
like 100 rounds of combat.
Uh-huh.
So the Nedry, it's your turn.
Observing it up close, he'll try to cast Dispel Magic on the rune in the corner.
Okay, I assume the one that you just pinged is the one that Zaleen just.
Oh, is that the one they were attacking? I thought it was the other one in the other corner.
Okay.
Sorry.
So Lynn attacked the one in the bottom left and damaged it, but not destroyed. Zaleen just destroyed the one on the bottom right.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought they were going across the map. Then he will go and take a couple of steps to there.
Zaleen was initially looking at those, but she couldn't see them because it's not line of sight.
Sure.
Yeah.
That should give him line of sight enough to see it. It's within 120 feet.
Yep.
So he can cast Dispel Magic on it.
Yes.
Just the base level.
Yeah. Go ahead and make your spellcasting modifier check.
It's with proficiency.
Yeah. You only need to hit 14.
28.
Yeah, so no problem. That one is likewise, it's diminished, and so you feel this field is it's weaker than it was. Okay, it would be enemy's turn. Enemy's turn. You don't know what they're doing inside. Probably just having a tea party, like when you know, like I was just suddenly flashing on, like when you do at a swimming pool, you sit on the bottom, you do underwater tea party.
I imagine him sitting down playing like jacks or something.
Yeah. All right, it's Trandanel's turn. Looks like he does have one of these things sort of feeling its way towards him.
It's got the most straightforward of any of us as he just charges forward at last.
Yeah.
It is still blind, so at advantage for
Yes.
attacks.
Yes.
Okay. Oops. Come on.
Only roll the first one first, though, and then we'll deal with it.
28 to hit.
Yeah, so that
6.
certainly hits and does slashing damage. But it as a reaction, now that it senses someone is there, it held its action to attack if anything came near it before. So it is making its own attack at disadvantage because it's blinded. But you know, you do what you can. Let's see. Roll that. Okay. Did not roll it with advantage or disadvantage, I mean. Oh, but yeah, so that's still a 22 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
I think does hit him. So it's going to do 17 psychic damage. And then Trandanel needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
We're going to kill one of the ancients. Sorry, which save?
Wisdom save. So
Wisdom.
I believe that's at advantage your Hero's Feast, right?
Oh, yeah. He's not great in the wisdom, though. 13.
Okay. Oh, boy. All right, so he is dazed. Which means that what is the dazed? I have to double check what that means. I believe it might limit him in how many. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Sorry, this is it's a whole thing. You know what? I'm just gonna say he is. It means that he can only make one action, bonus action, or movement. Although this is the middle of his turn, I think I'm just going to rule that it means that he can't use the remainder of his multi-attack this time.
Okay.
I'm going to look up what dazed means properly in a moment, but I don't want to stop us right now.
Okay. I'm sure he'll shout out something blasphemous, perhaps in the moment. I don't understand these things.
Yes, it it was ready for me.
Yeah. We're not going to get through the front room. This is terrible.
Oh, well, I mean, that's as though I wasn't planning it this way. So, in any case, that's Trentinel's turn. Buster. Let's see. Yes, I was actually right about the dazed condition. It is, you can do only one of the following: move, use an action, or use a bonus action. And so, since he had already moved and done one attack, that's how I ruled it. So, Paul, you keep doing things and not talking, which is hard if people are listening in audio.
Buster moves up. Sorry.
Okay, that's all right.
And I'm guessing that thing in front of the two of us is a siphoner.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
Well, yeah, he can't get in. He can't get at it. Well, I guess he's not gonna dash.
Okay.
He's gonna.
All right. So he's right there. So
Yep.
Evan's turn.
Okay, so Evan is going to step over to where he is closer to Zinhorn and
Mm-hmm.
Buster, and he is going to fire off 3 arrows and a multi-attack, 3 of his crossbow bolts.
Great. Love it.
Come on, Evan, do it.
Evan, go. Evan, go. Evan, go. Evan.
These things don't have a great armor class, so my guess is he's not going to have
21.
Yeah, 21 definitely hits. Go ahead and just roll all of them.
Okay.
And so 8 piercing damage, but these things are also resistant to the non-magical. His sword, by the way, is magic. The crossbow is not. But that's 4 from the first one, and then 3 from the second one.
Here comes the other one.
And so 21 to hit, 25 to hit, and 18 to hit all hit. And they all do their damage, 8, 6, and 7, but reduced respectively. So it does take the damage from those, and it's sort of lashing out like someone's attacking me, but it's blind. So also, I guess theoretically, those should have been attacking with advantage. So if you want to roll 3 more times to see if you would have gotten a crit, feel free to do so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then it would be Zinhorn's turn.
Sorry, it's taken so long. Every time you roll the dice on this thing, it closes the window.
You could probably, well, okay, I guess I don't want to complicate things, so let's just keep it going.
No, I know. It's fine.
So
I don't
looks
think
like
any
none
of
of
them
those
were
would have been a crit. So technically, it'll be Zinhorn's turn in a moment, but first the lair action is going again, and this time you are all going to take 10 necrotic damage.
All right.
You've destroyed 2 runes, and you've cut the damage from the field in half. All right. Now, Zinhorn, it is your turn.
Okay. Zinhorn is going to move up and attack with his sword.
Okay.
$19.
Okay, a 19 will definitely hit.
Okay.
Okay. So your whole thing, it is always just really complicated how it's like supposed to be. Okay, so yeah, so it's the single-handed, right? So
Yep.
19 includes the Blessed Strike, and that is magical, so that's not reduced. That's a pretty good hit on this guy. He's not destroyed yet, but it hurt him a lot. He's not good. However, he lashes out with his reaction now that he senses you're close, but with disadvantage, he only gets a 9. So that one is almost destroyed.
Okay.
Although Although technically should have, yeah.
And I guess I could cast Spiritual Weapon. And
Worth noting too, just that when you felt the field drain you again, you did see those two wraiths seem to recover a little bit.
okay. All right.
All right.
Yep.
Bonus
and
action. Spiritual weapon.
bonus action, Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
29 to hit.
Where it? Oh man, something. My one of my tabs in here is doing something stupid. But let's go ahead and give you your hammer here. 21 will definitely hit. You're actually also technically rolling with advantage because it's blind. But
Okay. Well, then I'll roll again just in case.
And it takes the 7 force damage. It will maybe take more if it turns out it's a crit, but otherwise, yeah.
Nope, it was not a crit.
All right. So, Lynn, your turn.
Yep. Okay. First, I'm going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 10. Okay. So I'm going to move to there. And then I'm going to cast Shatter on this one down in the corner here.
That one is the one that you cast on before?
Correct.
Okay, so yes, you can absolutely do that. It looks mostly destroyed already. You're going to just completely destroy it this time.
12.
All right, so
Yep.
Once again,
That's it.
And you feel the field diminish once more to 3/4 perhaps of its of its power has been dissipated. Just realized my little drawings are maybe not as clear as they could be in terms of looking different from the way they looked before. All right, so that would make it the Wraith's turn. The one that's right there by you, Sinhorn, is once again going to try to lash out at you. And it gets, this time, lucky you, it could have been a crit, but because of disadvantage, it's only a 22 to hit.
That will hit.
Yeah, so that's going to be 15 psychic damage, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
You do have advantage on those still, I think. And then the other one is doing the same for Trandonel.
Okay. I got a 20 on the wisdom saving throw.
Okay, yeah, so you are not subject to the additional damage. You are not dazed. Trandonel is, it's going to miss Trandonel. It gets an 11 with disadvantage.
Phew.
So that's their turn. Zaleen.
I am going to come out here, off to the side and do the Eldritch Blasts on this one up here,
Okay.
in the left.
Yeah, go ahead and do the attack rolls just so that to establish if it's a natural one, might miss, and then roll the damage.
I wish I could roll at once. That's a 17.
Mm-hmm.
15.
Yeah.
Another, I think that one's another 17.
Mm-hmm.
And then that one is 14.
Yeah, so those are all fine. Go ahead and roll damage for them.
Okay.
So 7 and 5. And it's 18. And. Oh no! So that's 19, where we're looking for 20 for it to be completely destroyed. So it is very damaged, but it's just holding it together. This is why I had you roll instead of just saying it worked.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so that one is almost destroyed, but not quite. Anything else for your turn?
So close. Nope, that's it.
Okay. Nedry.
Okay. Well, one of the things that's familiar to Nedry is when seeing a teammate who's not doing well, and Trandonel does not seem to be doing well.
The dazed is only, well, I mean, I guess it'll be on his turn. He'll have an opportunity to throw it off.
Yeah, he's wavering though, so doesn't need to place himself anywhere. So he's just seems like such a minimal use of a spell. He's going to use Vortex Warp to move Trandonel to somewhere safe,
Okay.
and he should be able to see right there. And just kind of plop him down there. And then the thing seems far enough away, and he can't see the other one yet. So I think that's it for him.
Okay. Great. That would make it Trandonel's turn, who's just suddenly looking around and just saying, "What? Oh, all right."
Well, Trandonel's looking really bad because he's down to a third of his health. So
I guess
he is going to lay on.
Take a lot of necrotic damage. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he took nearly 70 points of damage. So he's going to lay on hands and give himself back. He's not greedy. He's not going to take it all. It's going to take 50.
Okay.
Did you give him like the boost to his hit points and stuff?
No,
Because we had them partake in the hero's feast too.
So
Okay.
to be clear, I did not factor that in when I created the stat block. So it should apply to Evan and as well. And Buster. Well, I guess Buster didn't get the 20.
Yeah. You can't really modify them, so I'll just give him back 14 health.
Okay. Well, he also would have had the 20 temporary hit points unless you gave that to him already.
I did not.
Yeah.
Can I?
So
do I give those to Buster too?
No, Buster didn't get the 20 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Okay. So you're controlling Trandonel though. So he uses lay on hands. Are you gonna have him do anything else right now?
Not well. Yeah, I guess he can move forward again. He sees there's another one, and he's a glutton for punishment. So, he can move, and then bonus action can actually get to there. And that's his turn.
All right. So it would be Buster's turn.
Oh, Buster gonna have fun.
Yeah. That one is still blind.
Okay, so he gets advantage on his attack.
Yeah.
All right, he is gonna go for the bite. You got a 21.
Yeah. No, this thing is just it comes apart like tissue paper in Buster's mouth. It was just like rah, rah, rah. Yeah. So that one is destroyed.
Buster is mildly disappointed. He wanted to do more. Okay.
There's more inside the bubble. Just tell him. Go in there.
Yep.
By himself. All right. So that was Buster's turn. That would be Evan's turn.
Yep, he is going to go over this way where the other one was heading. And he's gonna have to use his crossbow again
Yeah.
because he
I
can't
mean,
get close enough to.
Sure.
He really wants to like hit somebody with a sword to show everybody he's been practicing.
You could dash instead of attacking.
Well, then he might get attacked before he can defend himself.
He might.
Yeah, so he's not gonna risk it.
Okay.
All right, so that is. Are these at advantage because they're
Yes.
blinded?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so that's a dirty 20 and
Mm-hmm. See, for a lot of these, you could probably all just do like roll, like
yeah, I think I'm
4
going to.
d20s, because we
Yeah,
know what the
I think I'm
modifier
gonna.
would be. Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna roll 4. That would be the other 2 attacks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that first one, it would be 20 to hit for 11 piercing damage, which it halves, but we'll take that 5.
All right.
Okay. So
So
one of those was a natural 1, but the other 3 will hit. So go ahead and roll damage for the 3 hits.
well, no, they were
It looks like there was an 11,
They
a
were at
10, a 1, and a
advantage.
7.
yeah they were. That was like
Oh,
advantage
you're right.
and
Well,
disadvantage.
but the second. Oh no, you're right. You're right. Yeah. So never
Yeah.
mind. You're right. So the second one would be 7 on the die instead. So yeah, it would hit. So go ahead and roll the damage for both.
Okay. And that one is. Come on. That's 2. And then
I
I'm
trust
just
y'all
gonna
too, by the way, in case you ever did if you wanted to use like physical dice and just tell us what it is. I trust you.
I think I might do that with Evan just because.
Because yeah, it's
like
just
it's such a
slow
pain.
otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's an 8 and a 7.
Okay. So that's
The
another.
one I just did like a regular D6.
It's another 7 total with the resistance.
Okay.
Okay. So, at the end of his turn, the field activates once more. This time, you all are only going to take 5 necrotic damage. But the wraith seems to recover 5. Okay. So, Zinhorn, it is your turn.
All right, so there's one more of those things in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
10, 20, 40. So I can get right there and 6, so I can.
No, the spiritual weapon can move 20 feet.
It can, oh, I thought it moved 30. I'm sorry.
I don't think so. I believe it's 20.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to whack it
Mm-hmm.
with my. What
Just-
kind?
Just go ahead and. Well,
I'm just going to whack it with my
so
sword.
Just roll it. Yeah.
19.
Yeah, it had 1 hit point. You destroy it.
Oh, okay. Boom.
And suddenly the glowing field deactivates, and it would appear that necrotic field that was draining you and replenishing the enemy is dissipated, deactivated. All right, Lynn.
Now comes the great time of, okay, what do we do now?
Well, you
let's
know
see.
that it's going to so in combat time, another 9.5 minutes is a long time, but you also suspect that you know, when it eventually does go down, they're going to come after you no matter what it is that you're doing. So,
Yep.
you tell me,
Hmm.
pocket
And
protectors.
I don't even know if you can voluntarily lower the spell. It's not
You can't. I
concentration.
don't think you can.
I don't think you can.
Mm.
All right. So the only people left are the ones that are in the bubble, but the queen is not here,
No,
right?
there's one more wraith that's outside the
Oh.
bubble, right?
Oh,
Yes,
it's over
but
there.
no, you
Okay.
did not see the queen though. She was not in the throne when you looked through the gate.
Okay. I guess I will make my way over. This is the wraith here,
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna make my way over that way.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. 1, 2. No, I don't want to be that close to that. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Just moving. Actually, I should check if
I just was realizing I should have the bubble be you know, obscure and opaque in that way because you don't actually know what's going on inside.
yeah, I'm gonna upcast Cure Wounds at 3rd level on myself.
Gotcha. Okay. Is that the end of
Right.
your turn?
Yes.
Okay. On its turn, this wraith is again. It's moving forward with basically the idea of if it bumps into anything, it will attack, and it does so at disadvantage against Evan there. So that's going to be a 13 to hit, which I don't think hits him.
It does not hit.
No. So yeah, it sort of reaches out with this agonizing touch of its glowing hands, but he's able to evade its blind flailing. And that makes it your turn, Zeline.
God, I just don't even know what to do. Do we, like, now that we've been like sort of wandering around past the pillars and stuff a little bit, do we see like any other ways out of this area?
Well, so the thing is, the sides of this always looked open, but you had a sense that when the field was active that something would happen if you tried to pass the threshold. Now it's just open. And you know that you fell into this place from the like a crevice above, so the throne room is above you in that way. Otherwise, you could wander around, you know, further down here. There's other ruins and such down here if you want to start trying to explore. But also, you know where the throne room was because it was you were there and then you fell down to here.
We have so much time before this happens. I feel like I'd like to maybe go down a little bit and see if there's a way to get back up to where we came
there
from.
is
So
still
I'm
an
gonna like.
active enemy. So if you want to kind of
Oh, I
look
know.
around, yeah, I'm just saying. Okay.
Yeah. I trust you, Evan.
All right.
So I'm just gonna kind of like go down this way
Okay.
and see what I can see.
Yeah. All right. I think you don't have a whole lot of time. Well, I guess make a perception check. Or survival if you're specifically looking for like a path to somewhere.
They're both the same. 26.
Okay. So I think you have kind of an intuitive sense that there are probably a lot of tunnels leading to other ruins down here, and because you're sort of at a root cluster of the tree, it might well be that there are tunnels to almost anywhere. I think you don't see any sort of an obvious way that's designed to take you right back up to the throne room, other than the still open crevice that you fell through. So, like, that obviously you would have to, either climb or fly back up through there to get there. You don't see an easier way. There are lots of tunnels that you could go wherever, lots of places potentially, but if the throne room is where you actually want to be, then that's the clear, obvious way to do it, is to back up where you fell through.
Okay. I will relay that to everyone once I come back up, which would probably be my next turn.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Nedry.
Okay. Are we committed to destroying the ones in the bubble or running away? I have a thought, or a technique that I could do to go through the bubble quickly and possibly hurt a lot of people on the way. Hopefully not getting killed. Probably not. And he'll start moving towards the bubble itself to try to get ready if that's going to happen.
Well, and Evan's kind of like, I'm still fighting a guy,
Oh, right. And that's just off to the side, so he'll cast... Why not? I'll cast Sorceress Burst.
Okay.
That's the thing. Oh, I don't think that's... Okay, good. For a moment there, I thought it was one of those ones that explodes outward. It doesn't. I'm going to choose cold damage. 16 to hit it.
Hits.
Didn't roll any 8s, so it's just 20 cold damage.
Okay. It is resistant.
Sorry, it's 36, I think.
Okay.
Wait, no, how's that work?
No, well, so...
That's
a weird
weird
you need
way
to tell me
that.
how it's...
Well, I have cold affinity, but it doesn't look like it added it.
It rolled it separately. It looks like those are both 4d8 rolls.
Yeah, weird.
I don't know why that... So I'll let you use that 20, and the elemental affinity means you ignore resistance, right?
No, it just does additional... Well, actually, sorry, I haven't used that one for a while. I know it does additional damage.
Okay.
It's add +3 damage to the roll, and then I can gain resistance. It's not about them.
Okay. Well,
so just 3 more points of cold damage, which, if they're resistant, gets reduced anyway. So
okay. So what's the number?
23 cold.
Okay. It takes 11.
Okay.
Because it's resistant to cold. Okay.
That's the end of the turn.
Great. Trenonel's turn, and I think he is... well, I guess I'll let you control him.
Well, he hears the... there's still one over here, and he's just going to jog over.
I was right there, I know.
Yeah, so he'll run all the way over there and get that far. He can't get close enough to actually strike.
Okay, and then it would be Buster's turn.
Buster
probably also is not going to easily be able to get over there without dashing.
Nope.
Okay. He's maybe sniffing at the prismatic wall.
Yeah. He'll go over there. He'll move over toward the...
Okay. And then it would be
the rest of the group.
Evan's turn.
Okay, Evan's super excited. He wants to show off his skills that he's been perfecting in our absence. So he is going to do 3 attacks with his magical sword.
Sequential
So
soup to
that is... he is... That is... It is a natural 20 for the first one.
Nice.
I was like, wait, is that a 1 or a 20? And it's like, because there's weird, like,
these are your dice.
lines on the dice. I know. I'm just saying, like, I hardly ever use these. I just got them recently. That is a 19. Which is also a crit.
Yep.
and a 29.
Yeah,
Boy, he's
definitely.
really showing
They'll
off.
all hit. So 2 crits and a regular hit.
Nice.
So
And this is magical
for
damage
crits,
finally.
we rolled. Is it 2?
Yeah, yeah. So if it would have been like a
Okay.
1d8 or something, then it's 2d8.
So it's 17 for the one of the crits.
Okay. It's not resistant to that.
12 for the other one,
Okay.
and then 11.
That is exactly how much hit points it had left. It had 11 hit points. How does Evan do this?
I think that he's like more shocked by his newfound prowess because like he's just been messing around with like sequential and
Mhm.
sparring, you know. So when it actually works, I think he just kind of like takes a step back and is like, oh,
I wonder
as
how
he
many
watches it,
actual
like,
fights he's been in yet. Where it's like that's why he kind of oh wait, I'm trained.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
he's been
Yeah.
in some. He fought with you for a while.
Yeah,
He
he-
was traveling with you. In
Yeah.
remember he
It's
almost
been a while though
like
since
he
we had Evan
died.
around.
He
Yeah.
died. He got better.
Yeah, and I brought
He
him
got
back.
better, yeah.
He got boiled for
He
a
got
little
better.
bit, parboiled in the
Mhm.
Rupino's
Yeah, that was not
laboratory.
good for him. That was not a good look
No.
for him.
Not his best day.
No.
So yeah, so now all you seem to have dispatched all of the enemies that are currently able to do anything to you at the moment because you've got this prismatic wall seemingly holding the others fast. So you have about 9.5 minutes left of that. What would you like to do?
So
So I have a thought. Unless anybody knows differently, maybe the queen isn't here, but I do have the ability to maybe look for her. I mean, I
Okay.
have the access. I have access to the scrying spell.
Are
Through
we
the
in like
Vidunme deck.
partial freedom so that I could come back for this conversation?
Yes. I mean, basically, so what I will say right now is you're not really in initiative now, but I am counting a ticking clock. You have 9.5 minutes. If you fart around for 9.5 minutes, the wall's gonna come down.
All right. Do it.
Do it,
If
Lynn.
she's not, if she's
So
not
I'm
even here.
tempted. Let me toss this out. I'm tempted to literally set a 9.5 minute timer on.
Do it.
Do it.
All right, I'm doing
Does
it.
Scry take 10 minutes to cast?
I mean,
That'd be
if-
hilarious.
That is more than fair given what I've done here.
Are
Do we
no,
want
think
to
it's
try
even more
to?
than
yeah,
fair,
it does
like-
say casting time is 10 minutes.
Oh, it
Never
does.
mind.
Oh, so don't do it.
That'd just be some shit.
That's
though.
hilarious.
She's not even here.
I'm gonna come back out and I'm gonna tell everybody
Yeah.
that I went looking and that it's basically just tunnels, and there's no guarantee that we would be able to find our way back up to the throne room. So if we want to get back up there, we're gonna have to either climb or fly.
Or I have
Yep.
the hither thither wand.
Yeah, and I can fly.
We've got means.
I know.
I'm
You
just
say that
wondering
a
whether we
lot.
want to do anything with them now that we've captured them in bubble, or just let them go eventually to come after us again.
No, I want to kill them.
If we can take out the queen, everything else is like birthday cake.
We hope.
Birthday
But-
cake?
All right.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna-
hungry.
minutes?
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna fly up and see, and just straight up and
Mhm.
look around and see if I see like the queen on the throne or anything like that.
Oh, there she is, just sitting at the breakfast
Yeah.
table.
So
Well, she's on the throne and she doesn't like to be interrupted.
Different throne, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
She's reading a magazine.
Got her funnies in the morning to read, doing her crossword.
Yeah, let me as you fly back up to that level, you discover that it has been flooded with fog. That very much in the way that like when you were in the descending that open trunk. So I'm on the wrong layer. I've got your tokens kind of down here, but right,
Mhm.
Zinhorn, you are the only one that's really there right
There.
now. But so
Yeah.
you have flown up and you see like this throne room area here. And you see, but it's kind of filled with fog, so you can't see super well. But
Mhm.
you do see that there is a sort of a silhouette of a figure by this big pyramid thing, which is kind of off behind the platform where the throne was.
Mhm.
But she seems to be like she's facing away from you, and she is sort of like supplicating herself to this pyramid, and you see like some sort of a magic thing is happening.
Okay. Guys, I think the queen is doing something now, and like big spell. Nedry, if you can get the others flying, um, she's up by this pyramid up here.
I will
I'm
take
gonna
out
turn
the
to
hither
Lynn.
thither wand and
Yeah.
create my portals.
All right.
So it has to be on a flat surface that you can see, right? You
Oh,
can
that I
certainly
can
make one
see.
on the
Okay.
floor of where you are, but it can't just be in the middle of the air. It has to be
Right.
on a surface. Yeah.
Hmm.
And so I'm going to like you should have access to this throne room map. So like you can kind of like I think you would have to sort of I think the easiest thing there's going to be here is that you can make it like on a horizontal area where folks will have to make a dexterity saving throw when they come out to sort of grab onto something and not fall. Like that's what you can see from below.
I also have fly with the mandolin,
Mm-hmm.
so I could just cast the one and fly up and do the other one. Maybe
You could
Yes?
do that. Yes, you could do that.
Okay, then I will do that.
Okay. So now that you are able to fly up here and join Zinhorn, where are you putting the exit portal?
Okay. Probably. We're gonna go with wrong cursor. Sorry. Like right here.
Can you ping it again? I didn't see.
Sorry.
Okay.
Like
All right.
up here.
It's a weak little
Okay.
drawing there, but
Because I'm flying. I don't know what the
Yeah.
ground situation is like here. So.
yeah, it's like that's kind of on. Like you know what? I'll allow it. That's fine, right there. Okay, so is everybody hurrying up here to make the most of the
yeah.
4 minutes?
I was like,
Yep.
All right.
as she was like setting up the portals, like I already had one foot in it ready to come out on the other side because I have to stop this.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So, let me just have let me get your allies up here and we're gonna roll a new initiative. Let me get back on the other page. Okay. For Pete's sake. This is always such a hassle. Okay, I'm moving them onto the new map. I did stop the timer, by the way, because this is me fussing around with the map and not, you doing stuff. So everyone's piling out of the little the portal thing here, and we're gonna roll a new initiative. So everyone roll a new initiative, and I'm removing the previous enemies here. I think we've got some. Oh, we're on a new map, so it's gonna. This is such a pain. So it's doubling everybody up. I'm gonna have to delete them in a moment.
I only see one of each of
Yes,
four people.
so this is something we go through every time we have to change a map. What shows on my screen is everyone that was on the last map plus all the new ones, but you only see the new ones, and so this is a whole thing. So I have to go through and delete all of the duplicates, or else it's crazy on my end. So,
Okay.
so in any case, now I have to pull up this other encounter that I wasn't necessarily expecting that we were going to get to this time, because I thought you were going to fight the other guys. But, you know, that's how it goes sometimes, right? So, let's see. All right. So, Nedry, is it 3 or 12?
3.
Okay. Buster, what's the correct initiative for Buster? Did you roll it again?
I have not rolled it.
Okay,
I'm
well,
gonna roll
do
it
so.
right now.
So Trandanel's should be the 8, right? And then
Yep.
Zinhorn's should. It doesn't look like you've re-rolled it yet. So
No, I wanted to highlight myself so it populated. So
Okay.
Buster got a 6
okay,
and Zinhorn got a 14.
okay.
I'm rolling
yeah, we need a new one
Evan's
for
second
Evan.
one. Yep.
Okay.
I rolled the 1 already, but
Okay.
all right. The first one was a 23.
Okay. Then
That was a
the
10. So
Okay. Come on, there we go. Okay, so I think that do we have everybody and no duplicates? I think that's right. Okay. For whatever reason, I'm doing the sort by descending, and okay, never mind. It's fine. So Evan once again is gonna get to go first. Yeah.
Yeah, Buster's not on the list.
He is on the list. He's right. Okay. You know what? It's fine. I'm adding him again. Okay. Now.
Yeah.
Okay. See, this is an irritating feature of Roll20. Let's not talk about it anymore. We're moving on. What's Evan doing?
He sees this creepy, gross lady over here, and heroically he's going to rush around and rush up behind her and attack.
Okay.
Like he's not messing around.
So as he rushes up to target her with the attack, she utters a word of arcane power as a reaction, and Evan needs to make a charisma saving throw.
Natural 20.
Wow. A natural 20, unfortunately for like saves is not, it doesn't, you know what? I'm tempted.
It's the best he can do. So if he couldn't have succeeded, then why roll?
Yeah.
Well, right, but I guess I didn't know the modifier, so I call for a roll without necessarily knowing automatically what the maximum possible is going to be. So I think, yeah, unfortunately, it's not enough. He needed higher, and so he finds himself. What? Yes?
This was not casting a spell, right?
No, it was not casting a spell. It was
Just
a reaction. Yes. So, well, okay. You know what? Technically, it is a spell. Yes, it's a spell.
Then counterspell.
Okay. I just realized it got 2 Nedries on there. So, oh God, and I just deleted the one that had your initiative on it. Counterspell. Okay, so make your check. Your spellcasting modifier check.
26.
Okay. What was Nedry's new initiative?
3.
3. Okay, so 26 is enough. So you counterspell the effect. He is not teleported away. He can continue his attack, which did he actually roll to succeed?
Not yet, because he got interrupted. So yeah, he's going to make his 3 attacks.
Okay.
That is a.
Come on, 3 crits. I just want to see Evan take her down one shot.
31.
Okay. That will definitely hit. Yeah.
I can't tell what number that is. I think that's a 3. Oh no, it's a 6. So 6 plus 12, 18.
18 is a miss.
Mhm. And then 30 for the last one.
Okay, that sounds like 2 hits to me.
So then he is going to roll his d6s. Just make sure. Yep. Okay, so 2. So that is a 6 points of magical piercing damage
Okay.
and 11. Oh no, wait, that's an 8. I thought it was a 5. Sorry.
Okay.
So that's 14. 14 magical piercing damage for the second one.
Okay, so 14. So 6 and then 14?
Yeah, it should be the first one I rolled a 1, it should be 9.
Okay.
The modify I was looking at the wrong modifier. So the
Okay.
first one was a 9, the second one is a 14. Sorry.
Okay. All right. So, it's 23. So those are a couple of good hits. And with the counter spell thing that allows that to hit, he actually sort of like slashes at her and does some damage. And so that's the end of his turn, I imagine.
Yeah.
Okay. Not looking overly bothered. She does sort of like turn and kind of a little bit unnaturally, like she's turning back to look over her shoulder at him, and she's able to sort of turn her head a little bit further than feels human. And she is taking a villain action, which is similar to a legendary action, but a little different. And she is activating Cages of Wasting. A cage of black energy springs forth around each enemy within 60 feet of her. Each target must make a dexterity saving throw.
Don't forget you have the +2
Yep.
bonus.
So 19 for me.
23.
Okay.
Oh, plus 2, 25.
25 saves, 19 does not. We're looking for a 22 here.
Only a 24. Nedry a 23 for Trindanel.
Okay.
19.
Buster only got a 4. Plus 2. Yeah, so.
Roll.
Okay, so it sounds like only Lynn saved. So
Yeah.
Lynn, you are able
Trendinel
to.
did.
Okay. Yes. Trent, I'm seeing a 21 for Trent.
The +2 is added after because it's just a straight roll off the page.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So yes, everyone then except Lynn and Trandinel find this black energy suddenly like trying to restrain them in place. And everyone who did not make the save is going to take 28 necrotic damage. And I'm going to put this blue dot on. No, the blue is hard to see. Let me make it a yellow dot to represent who's currently in that. And so it is technically you would be restrained, but I know that you have the freedom of movement. I think technically means that you can't be restrained. So I think what that means is it does not say that you can't be grappled. It says you can't be restrained. So I think you are still within the magical, like you can't move, but you are not restrained, which means your attack.
It says non-magical restraint.
So that I think is saying that about escaping with 5 feet of movement. I think what this means in your case is that instead of like, for example, being held like with your arms down and you would be having to attack with disadvantage and all attacks against you having advantage, that does not happen, but you are for the moment not able to move. like use your movement to move to a different position, but you're not at disadvantage in the same way. And then on
Okay.
your turn, you will have opportunities to try to save to beat that.
Just a slight wrinkle. The freedom of movement specifically says nothing can reduce the target's speed.
Okay. Okay, you know what? Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so I think you took the damage, but you are able with your. I'm gonna. Okay, you know what? Yeah, fine. So with the magic that is on those of you that have freedom of movement, which is I think only the 4 of you, right? It wasn't
The 4 of us, yeah.
right. So Evan and Buster and Trandonel are not affected. Are not.
But Trandonel saved? Is there a
yes,
half damage or something?
Yeah. I'm just saying Trandonel doesn't have the spell on him.
Yep.
He is. There's not half damage. So right now, only Buster and Evan are restrained, but everyone should have taken the damage, as I said, except for Lynn and Trandonel. Is that everyone clear?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And so I think she looks and sees kind of, sneers in annoyance that so many of you have just like sloughed off this cage of wasting that she put on you. And so she is annoyed by that. But that makes it next. Carolina Swift, your turn.
So I don't think I explicitly said before, but bonus action dismisses the portals because I don't want them, the guys we left behind, using it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast Disintegrate on her.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's a 18 dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Where's okay. All right. She got a 19.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure with
I'm looking
Disintegrate,
for
the flip side to how much damage it does is that I think if they make the save, you just miss.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Also, I think she should have rolled that with advantage anyway, because magical resistance. But yeah, so the 19 is still the better roll.
It doesn't say anything about.
Well, yeah, because it's basically if you
hit or miss. Okay.
Yeah, if you hit, it does a lot of damage, and if you miss, it does nothing. Yeah, save or suck is what they call that sometimes. All right. Yeah. So, do you move or do anything else in terms of your positioning?
I'm not feeling great about us all being together like this, so I'm going to move 1, 2.
Remember,
okay,
you're flying still too.
Oh, that's right. I am flying. Okay. I'm just trying to get a read on the floor situation here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go over here. I think that because I've got the +10 of movement, so I think that should be far enough.
Okay.
Okay.
Zinhorn.
All right. Well, I'm going to move, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I think everyone is now within 30 feet of me. Lynn had to move out of range. Almost, but I got you in range. Everybody, except for me, is getting 51 hit points.
Okay. All right.
Hey, I only need 21 of those.
That's
If
a spell.
someone else. Oh, it's. Oh, okay.
It's mass healing word. Mass cure wounds.
Gotcha.
Okay. Okay. So, that is your turn, Zinhorn.
That's my turn.
Okay, Zaleen.
I am going to take out my that thing I have. I'm going to take out the Talisman of Pure Good, and I'm going to chuck one of them fiery pits at her. So
Okay.
she needs to make a DC 20 Dex save.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. So the roll would not have been enough. However, she is going to use her near ascendant godling power to succeed on that saving throw. Anyway, you see that it does
Man.
take a little bit of like she's expending some energy in order to make that happen. But
Okay.
but
Yeah.
yeah.
On a successful save, she does take 46 psychic damage.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm rolling it now.
Oh yeah. Okay. I thought for a second you were saying 46, like 4 6.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
4d6.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, she takes that. She frowns, concerned,
Does she
irritated
wince a
with you.
little?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move back
Mm-hmm.
to, I would say, here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
She looks at all of you and says, I thought we had an agreement, but I should have known that the pocket protectors would not stand by and allow others to achieve what they could not. And she is going to say, but I am going to make your power my own. And she begins doing some sort of like a ritual movement. This is not technically a spell. And she is, you see suddenly, right where you are, Zinhorn, there is this strange vortex in space that starts to form, centered around where you are, but extending 30 feet in every direction to encompass all of you. And you see that this vortex is just trying to like vacuum your life essence out of you. And I need everyone to make a strength saving throw. All right. So once again, we are looking for a 22.
Zinhorn makes it.
Okay.
Yeah, Nidra gets a 4 and Trendonal gets a 6.
Okay. So for everyone who did not make a 22, you're going to take 50 necrotic damage. And you fall prone, and you are so weak that you cannot stand up. And as this energy is drawn out of all of you, you watch as the pyramid behind her, which seemed to have been slowly charging, now suddenly alights with the power of a new ritual. And the top of it lifts off, and the Siphoner Queen herself like levitates up to like stand on top of it. So like Evan technically is underneath it here. And so I think that I think we'll finish this round for tonight. But so right now, the weakness that you're feeling, you suspect is probably like it's not like permanent. Mechanically, you need to receive supernatural healing in order to be able to stand again. Okay. So, she does that. And so then Trandonell's turn.
So is it half damage for those of us that saved, or those of me that saved?
No. If you saved, you do not take the damage, and you're fine.
Okay.
I think you were the only one that's true of.
Yep. So 2 week to move, needs to repair. Once again, doing the lay on of hands. I didn't have to spend as much of it last time as I thought I had to. So he still has a fair chunk left, and can lay on. Do I have a sense that it has to be fully healed? Is there any element of that, or not?
The wording of the rule is can't stand up until they receive supernatural healing.
Okay. Well, he'll fill himself back up to full then.
Okay. I think that I would say that I'm going to rule that it needs to be, say, at least 5 hit points.
Okay. Well, he gave himself 51.
That works. So, yeah, certainly he would, So, no longer prone, but everyone else, let's give them a little prone icon so we don't forget.
And as a bonus action, I think he'll yell out and point at her something helpful. Strike her down now, and she'll be vulnerable while her ego has taken over her entire actions. Something like that.
Be like,
and that
oh
will
my
be
gosh, your voice got so deep.
a help action to aid an ally. I think it has to be Evan. He's the only one there. Although he can't. No, actually, sorry, it would be Zinhorn, because Zinhorn can move. So he will aid Zinhorn. You'll have advantage on your next attack, and you can add 2d6 either to the roll or to the damage.
All
And
right.
that's his. It's a pyramid, right? A very tall pyramid, or
So the top of where the pyramid was has lifted off of the rest of it, right?
Okay.
So you can see this part of it that she's above now, and you can see sort of north of that is where the rest of it was. So this, I would say, is about 20 feet off of the ground at this level, like the base of it. And so she, standing near the top, is probably another 15 feet above, higher than that, right?
And is it? Well, he has a climb speed actually, so.
Well, but it's not like it's above the ground, so there's nothing to climb.
Oh, the base of the pyramid's not still there?
No. Okay. See, so.
Oh, sorry.
Look on the map.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You see, there's the base of the pyramid, and the top of it has literally lifted off and is floating in the air.
Okay. Okay. And Evan is not on the pyramid. He's kind of
I
underneath
wanted
that.
to clarify that.
Right.
Yeah, he was left behind. She levitated up to be on the floating bit of the pyramid.
Okay.
Then. Yeah.
Trendon will walk over to beside Evan.
Okay. That's a reasonable spot in some ways. It's out of her line of sight. Yeah. Just hope this thing doesn't fall.
He's gonna try to help Evan anyway.
Okay, so it'd be Buster's turn. But Buster, as in prone, you can move half speed, and so you're not totally stuck. But he was also not in the freedom of movement, and so he can make. Let's see. He can make a dexterity saving throw again to try to get out of the cage of wasting, but I believe it's at disadvantage while he's prone. So you can have him make a disadvantage dexterity save.
I'm sorry, I was distracted. Was that to me?
It's Buster.
Buster.
Yes.
Disadvantage dexterity save. So his dexterity save is just a regular 20. So I'm going to roll 2 20s.
Yeah.
And he got an 18.
Okay, so unfortunately that's not enough. So he is still in this cage of wasting, and and prone, and so he can't really do very much. Like he could attack Nedry if he wanted. I don't think he wants to. Okay, and then that would make it your turn, Nedry.
Okay, so caught in a cage and sucked by a vortex. Not a great place to be. Arcane energy starts to spark around Nedry,
Mm-hmm.
and he will cast at 4th level Arcane Vigor. And roll, I think it's 4 hit dice. Yeah, 4 hit dice. Which I think his hit dice are D6 plus 1. Okay, so roll those quick. 4D6 plus 4. To regain 17 hit points. Is he able to move?
Yes.
Okay. And in doing so, stand up. So that's half his movement.
Mm-hmm.
Step out of the cage, which is 5 feet.
Yeah. No,
so
you were already just not in the cage, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Meaning
yeah.
it wasn't able to hold you.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, still having an action.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have a lot of things that I can do.
The Arcane Vigor was not in action?
Bonus action.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Great.
But it was a leveled spell, so I have
Sure.
a limited number of things I
Mhm.
can try. I think I will try a Sorceress Burst again.
Okay.
To see if that ever kicks off properly, and I will do it. I will do it as psychic damage.
Okay. I think from where you are, I'll say you barely have line of sight on her.
Okay.
Because if you just think that this pyramid that she's on is 20 feet above you, so if she's kind of like she's on top of it, see what I mean?
Yeah, he can move back a little bit if it makes a
I
difference.
think that would be clearer. Yeah.
Like how? Like 5-10 feet? What would be the?
Yeah. So I think you just like I'll say you can see her from there. I just want to remind everybody the layout.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
So that does psychic damage. There were 2 8s rolled, so I re-roll the 2 8s.
Okay.
And that makes another 7, so total of 30 psychic damage.
Nice.
And that'll be, I think, his turn.
Yeah. Okay. That was the end of the round. Hang on. Wait. Does she? Let me double check to make sure she doesn't have something else that she can. Oh yeah. You know what? I think actually. If I may, when you went to target her with that spell, she used her reaction, which she got back when she had her turn, and I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Is it magical?
Yes.
Oh, only a 12.
This is the same thing she did to Evan.
Ah, okay. Only a 12.
Yeah, so I think I already subtracted the damage, but I think what would actually happen here is that she is teleporting you 60 feet. And I think the rule, it doesn't explicitly, it says to an unoccupied space she can see. I'm going to be nice and interpret it that she can't just like put you over the hole, for example. But 10, 20, 30, 40. So I think she puts you all the way back to there. Would you have been able to target her with that spell from there?
It's 120 feet, so I think
okay, so yes, so I guess that it still hits, but she pushes you all. She teleports you all the way back.
Okay.
To there. Okay, great. And so that is the end of this round, and I think that because obviously I think you can probably all imagine this encounter has only just begun. But also, you know that because of a relatively a fairly effective strategy of putting the retainers in a bubble. You saved a lot of resources, and you've made it to this fight without having to go through them first, but with the potential downside that you have 4 minutes and 30 seconds worth of combat time before they're going to come out.
Yep.
All right. So I think that's where we will leave it for this time. I believe that we don't have Mark next week. Is that right?
It's iffy. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. So maybe we'll see. We will find out when we return for more adventure on so many levels.
So many
So
So
many
many spells.
levels of pyramids.